I never thought one late-night conversation could erase 2 decades of love, laughter, and loyalty. But when my wife looked me in the eyes and told me the truth, it felt like the ground disappeared beneath my feet. This isn't just a story about betrayal, it's about how a single moment of honesty can tear down a lifetime of trust. We were what people called the perfect couple. Emma and I met in college. I was the quiet, focused one. She was the spontaneous, free spirit. Opposites, but perfectly in sync. By 25, we were married. By 30, we had 2 beautiful children and a mortgage on a cozy little home in the suburbs. For years, we were a team. Birthdays, promotions, late-night kitchen dance parties, parenting. Fails, we shared it all. At least that's what I believed. Emma always had a spark. She was the adventurous one, the kind who'd wake me up with, "Let's drive to the beach today," or "What if we tried salsa dancing?" I loved that. About her, she made life vibrant. But lately, that spark had started burning differently, brighter, but away from me. It began subtly. Longer hours at work, new clothes, more makeup. A sudden obsession with fitness. "Just trying something new," she'd say with a smile. And I believed her because love makes you blind to the signs. Or maybe it just makes you hopeful. One night, Emma told me she'd be going out for a colleague's birthday. I didn't think twice, as after all, she'd earned a night out. But something felt off. Her tone was too casual, her eye contact too brief. She looked incredible, that night sleek black dress, heels she hadn't worn in years. "You look beautiful," I told her. She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. "Don't wait up," she said. So I didn't. I sat on the couch and tried to distract myself with TV, but my mind kept drifting. By midnight, she wasn't home. By 1 a.m., I'd called her 3 times. No answer. At 1:30, the door finally opened. Her hair was slightly messy, her cheeks flushed. "You're still awake?" she asked. I nodded. "How was the party?" "Fun," she said quickly. "Just office chatter and some bad karaoke." Then she kissed me on the cheek and went upstairs just like that. But I couldn't sleep. Something inside me was screaming. A week passed, then 2. She was distant, distracted, but cheerful in a way that didn't include me. One night, as she was in the shower, I stared at her phone lying on the bed. I didn't want to do it, but I had to know. Picked it up, unlocked it with the same code we'd used for years, and there he was. Jadam text after text. "Last night was amazing. I miss you already. Can't wait to see you again." The world stopped. I sat there, phone in my hand, heart in pieces. When she came out of the shower, she saw me, immediately saw the phone in my hand, and froze. "Who's Adam?" I asked. My voice was calm, too calm. Her lips parted, but no words came. "Right." She whispered, "It's not what you think." I laughed. "Really? 'Cause it looks exactly like what I think?" She sat down, silent. Then finally the truth spilled out. It was just one time. Mistake. Her hands trembled. It didn't mean anything. I stared at the woman I had loved for 20 years, the mother of my children. My best friend, and I couldn't recognize her anymore. "A mistake?" I asked. "One night and you destroyed everything we had." She looked at me, eyes welling. With tears, I thought, maybe it was okay. I joked about a free pass once. Remember that old joke? A free pass if it was someone famous. Harmless banter, not a real-life betrayal. You really thought that joke meant this was okay? Silence. Then, "I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't think it would hurt you." Those words shattered me that night. I didn't sleep. The next morning, I left the house before sunrise. I needed air, space, sanity. I went to my best friend Mark's place and told him everything. He didn't say much, just sat there letting me speak. Then he said the words I needed to hear. "You don't have to decide today, but whatever you choose, you don't have to go through it alone." For a week, I avoided home. Notes, calls, but I couldn't face her. Finally, I returned and told her the truth. "I can't do this. I can't look at you without seeing him," she cried, begged, offered counseling, offered to quit her job, but it was too late. Damage was done. And trust once broken like that doesn't grow back. We filed for divorce, quietly split everything. We'd built memories, property, custody. It felt like surgery with no anesthesia. But it was also the beginning of something new. Months that followed, I rebuilt, relearned who I was without her, took up running, reconnected with old friends. Laughed again for real this time. The pain didn't vanish, but it dulled, because I chose peace over betrayal, self-respect over false comfort. And if you're listening to this, holding on to a relationship that's already broken, say this: sometimes walking away isn't giving up. It's choosing to live.